My name is Rochelle, and this is Rochelle's Canadian Chanel. And tonight, our guest panelist is the famous, the infamous, the gorgeous Carrie Taylor. Say hi, Carrie.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. And my my restream yesterday, last night in the middle of the night, technically very early this morning, wouldn't let me moderate my own chat. So yeah, so that happened. And yeah, and I wasn't going to rage quit when doing my own thing. So, what I say? Uh, Konnichiwa, gomesu. Welcome to all those from abroad. So let's just turn off my camera and let's just do this shit. There we go. Yeah. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a bit of truth and a little bit of existential crisis because I'm not here for all the lore and all the fuckery. Hi, Audrey. Thank you for coming in. We're gonna need you to moderate because, gorgeous, it's gonna get messy. Not necessarily for Lady Carrie or myself, but we're gonna talk about William. That's right, the man with 99 luck balloons, aka stock account. That's right. We're gonna talk about stock account. I know, right? He's ready. Bad echo. For me, hi Dorothy, how you doing, gorgeous? Is it me echoing or are you hearing me in? If okay, Carrie, they can hear me in your phone. So turn me down. Turn it down. Turn your volume down.
Okay.
Yeah, turn yourself down.
Does that
And I
help?
think that helps 1,000,000%. Thank you so much.
Uh huh.
Great. Perfect. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, Heidi's good for that. She's so helpful. Now, the only thing that I can speak for is what I have personally experienced with William and what I have seen him do, especially to Lady Heidi, which is disgraceful. When it happened, I was ill, and I unfortunately did not get to see it first and foremost. And personally, hey Danny, how you doing? Oh, it doubled up. I'll remove it, but YouTube do better. I had two upcoming lives up. Oh, I don't know what happened. Uh, Upload random stuff says Lost in Paradise. You have come to break some time. Well, I'm glad I've broken up your evening. Hit that fucking like button. Tell the algorithm, Goddess, I am worthy of your love. Anyway, so basically, um, hmm, I only have witnessed that bullfuckery and him calling her some nasty ass shit and being racist. But what I was unfamiliar with, and he's of course been a jerk, a misogynist, and a anti-Semitic to me in the company of Ruski. And Ruski's come up on my panel and been a passive aggressive uh, bigot and an anti-Semitic on my channel, dropping little like passive anti-Semitic comments like, "Oh, you're not from Israel? Shut up." And that's why I blocked you. You're a jerk. But when I was not familiar with how he treated Carrie in the past, and my restream last night um, literally would not let me moderate in my own chat, even though I didn't have my regular mods come in, like Janie or Carrie or Watchmen come in for me, which I do appreciate. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um, I usually thought to myself, well, I can moderate my own chat. I knew it was like in the middle of the night, and I don't expect people to come in at like 1 in the morning to do anything for me. That's ridiculous. But people have their own lives, they have their own jobs, they have their own concerns, and I don't expect people to get up in the middle of the bloody night for me just because I'm waiting up for Edmond. Please, no way, no way, no day. Not gonna happen. I don't expect it, and it's fine. However, I couldn't moderate my own chat, and Restream seized up on me. Hey, Demon Slayer, how you doing? Good name. Anyway, so what I decided, I was like, I'm not going to let him derail me, because he basically came in and expected me to like react and freak out that his one of a million sock accounts, which was I don't know, you know, I'm not going to stop what I'm discussing just to flip the fuck out because he's in there. Normally, I was just like, okay, I know you're William. I'll just get rid of you because I'm not, look, I know he comes in and acts like a nice old, an angel baby sweetheart. Like, I'm being nice, hi, look at me, I'm being nice. Rochelle's very polite. She'll put up with me. Look, I mean, like, you can't act like a total rusted dick to me and then go on your own channel and say racist bullshit and then do all sorts of bullshittery and expect it to be okay. You need to change your behavior completely everywhere and then do your best to improve yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But you cannot, like, you can't come in here and kiss my ass and think it's okay. I couldn't get rid of you. And Restream is still, like, locked the fuck up for me, and I couldn't fix it myself. Still, I can't do it. So that's why I'm here. Hi, how you doing? Uh, so I'm doing Throwback because my Restream is like freaking out. Yeah. Like I let them know and they're like, oh, it takes hours, like literally 24 hours for them to download a live I did yesterday. Bullshit. And then they lock up on me. Like, I paid for you. What's wrong with you? Reason. Anywho, so I have Carrie here because she's going to tell you guys what kind of fuckery William did to her 3 years ago. Now, I wasn't here for this. I didn't know the lore. And I want you guys to understand that this behavior isn't just like to women who are from visible and not visible minorities. This is a woman issue also. And Carrie, if you would do me the pleasure of introducing yourself to those who don't know you and tell everyone what happened to you, because I would really like you to tell everyone. And thank you for coming on my panel. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Well, for those of you who do not know, my name is Carrie Taylor. I don't hide. I do my very best to be a good and honest person.
Mm-hmm.
I do have my opinions about some things, and sometimes I can be petty and I can be snarky, but I always make it my goal in life to never be cruel or hateful. Um, my experience with William, I came, I ran across William a few times when before he was unceremoniously, not so nicely invited to leave from
Hey.
several groups in MobTube.
Yep.
Basically, they got tired of his mess and they
Yeah.
kicked him out.
Yeah.
And somehow or another, and now, admittedly, I don't remember how specifically it happened. I think that he was just trying to find some place to go, and he happened to stumble into um, the hive.
Yes. Hi, Patty. How many years ago was this, Carrie?
Um, it was a minimum of 2 years ago, probably longer.
Yeah. Apparently, it's longer than that. I think you were telling me it was like three and change. Hey,
But
Pat.
I might be
Hello.
thinking about back from when I still had run-ins with him in MobTube.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Hey,
hive,
how you doing, gorgeous? Sorry, I had to say it. Keep going, Carrie.
the hive felt sympathy for him, and they took him in,
Yeah.
and they treated him very well
Mm-hmm.
for quite some time until he started to do things that were not so nice.
Right.
He started to try to dictate who could be in the hive and who was welcome and who was not. And he was messaging and DMing people outside of the hive and telling them not to come back and things like that. Were things started to go bad.
Yeah.
And so I had I left for my own personal reasons. I'm not even going to get into it. It
It's
wasn't
not really
anything
that
bad.
important.
It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
anything serious. I left for my own personal reasons before they booted him. But eventually the hive booted him.
Right.
When the hive booted him, then he started going to any place and every place that he could get into that would let him be there.
Nothing's really changed, really.
And he found Maria's channel,
Uh-huh.
and then he found Baldcat's channel,
Ah,
and they both kind of tried to take him under their wing. Tried to straighten him out.
interesting. Hola.
And
And then what happened? What? How did he? Where did he?
they really
First.
tried really hard to try to get him to understand that, when you're in society, especially on social media, that there's
Right.
certain things that you shouldn't say and that you shouldn't do.
Mm.
And he would be good for a little bit,
Hmm. Sounds
and then
familiar.
he would be very bad.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah.
he, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because he realized that he had seen me in groups in MobTube, and he had seen me in the Hive, and he had seen me in Bald Cats, and he had seen me in Maria's and whatnot. For whatever reason, he just decided, for whatever reason, that he was going to just be a terrible, horrible person to me unprovoked.
We're learning about how he behaved, Sonny, um, like 2, 3 years ago, even before I walked onto the scene here as a creator. Hey, Kimmy, love you so much. Keep going, Carrie. Tell us.
You know what, shit show? You are also not a nice person. You also, for whatever reason, have an issue with me. And if you don't like the fact that I'm talking about my experience with William, you don't have to be here.
I think what he's trying to say is he doesn't care. Last time William showed up on the shit shows panel, they seriously took him for a drag.
Yeah, well, wait till he says some of his most disgusting famous hits on your channel, and about you, or about your wife, or about your daughters, or about your family, and then see how welcome he is back on your channel.
Okay, let's just relax. Carrie, focus on what you're telling us and don't worry about the chat. I got
I
you.
don't have an issue with shit show. What I have an issue is with him. I'm trying to talk about my personal experience with William, and he wants to say this crap about, oh, well, he's welcome on my panel. You can chatty chat, chat, chat. You know what? That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But he
What
hasn't
he
even
does
he
on
hasn't
his
even he
channel
hasn't even
is not
listened.
connected
He
with
hasn't
us.
even listened to what this unfortunate human being has done and said about me.
Yeah, I think what we need to do, AC, is just listen here. And honey, I can't give you a link because only one person on panel here at a time. And that's it. Keep going, Carrie. And no caps in my chat, honey. There's the caps.
So
There's
for
the cap.
whatever reason, he associated me and he started to be aggressive. And at first, I just kind of was, it's everybody knows it's not a secret. Everybody knows that William has a pretty bad drinking problem.
Yes,
And
correct.
so at first I thought, you know what? It's okay. I'm a tree. I can bend. I can take it. I can take
Yeah,
it. I can take it.
thank you, AC. Mm-hmm.
Until he started saying things to me like, you want to know what? If I ever get my hands on you, I'll put my hands around your throat and I'll choke you to death and I'll bury you in a hole and then I'll come back every day and I'll piss on your grave.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. Then, then for fun,
Hey, Tony.
then he started calling me I'm an N-word lover. And I'm like, how do you even respond to that? You know how you respond to that? You don't. You don't.
Right.
You don't.
That's a him problem, not a you problem.
Because
And
it's a
that's
disgusting thing to say.
yes,
And so you don't.
exactly.
So then, for those of you, some of you are new and some of you will remember Real Entertainment News.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him, and Carrie had to tell me about him.
Real
Tell us all
Entertainment
about him.
News was he was a black man and he had a channel
Hmm.
and William would go. I would go in there from time to time, and he was beefing with Jules.
Okay.
Not very much though, just like a teeny tiny bit.
Mr.
But
Fair
William,
Entertainment Use is no longer with us. He's a deceased gentleman.
yeah, he's passed away. But
Hmm.
William took that and was like, "Oh, this is my door. This is what I'm gonna do." So he asked Real if he could go up on panel, and Real let him up,
Hmm.
not understanding what was truly happening. And William proceeds to go on this tirade, ugly, ugly, disgusting, horrible things, all just awful, horrible things about Jules. And
Oh,
even though I was no longer in the hive anymore, I was so grossed out. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. And so I went up on Real's panel and I was talking, and he even Real was like, "Why are you acting like this?" Because he just went after, "Who are you? Who are, who is you? Who are you to say anything to me? Oh, I know who you are. You're that bitch that should be dead," and all this stuff. And I'm just like, wow, wow, okay, all right, all
he
right.
basically stated he wanted to end Lady Carrie, which is fucked up. Correct?
Yeah, but I mean, he's also people that not even necessarily that I'm close friends with, but people that I'm associated with. I mean, look what he's done to Heidi. Look what
Yep.
look what he's done to look what he did to Bald Cat. Bald Cat was trying to be kind to him and welcomed him in her chat. And you know what he did in the end? He got mad at her and
What did
ended
he
up
do?
saying disgusting, horrible things in her chat to the point where she had to end her life because he was so awful.
Can you elaborate without being too elaborate?
Oh, all kinds of racial slurs, all kinds of uh, sexual nastiness, all kinds
Mm.
of everything. He's a disgusting person. Which my point is, he's allowed to be that way. It's not against the law to get your feelings hurt. It's not,
Nope.
and I understand that. I do, but I try to stay away from him, and everywhere I go, he shows up.
Yeah, he tends to follow you. Interesting, isn't it?
And then when I'm in a situation, or I'm in a rather I'm in a position where I
Mm.
don't have to listen to him, i.e., I can kick him out. Then he
Yeah.
comes back under one of his million sock accounts and cusses me out and says that I'm the bad person.
Right.
No, I'm not the bad person. I allow
No.
him to to say all this disgusting stuff that he says because it's his freedom of speech, and it's not against the law to get your feelings hurt. However, it is also
Mm.
my right to not have to be harassed by this man.
Correct. You're right. And to everyone who's listening, I need to make this very clear to my moderators who are here and to those who are not here. He is not welcome in my chat. I could not remove him last night, but I wasn't going to react um, or allow like him to derail the message that I was saying last night because I wanted to talk and I wanted to say what I was going to say. And because Restream was not behaving and I couldn't do anything about it, I chose the route that I usually do choose, which is okay, he was being polite because he wanted to stay. So I had to just eat it. And to those like Dorothy who rightfully was offended he was there, I apologize to you, and I apologize to my subscribers and to anyone who was offended, rightfully so, who was watching, listening, or in my chat at that time. And I do apologize to Carrie especially and to those who were watching and listening. I'm
This
sorry.
man's this man's agenda is pretty much, he doesn't have much of a life, and he goes and he spends all of his free time waiting for lives and hoping that he can click a link and get on panel, and maybe he'll be good depending on how much he's had to drink, and then maybe he won't, and that's to the detriment of whoever it is that he manages to slide in on. But he is he's a very disturbed, very lost person, and I do pray for him on a regular basis. I really truly do. But I don't think that there's anybody, hardly anybody, I won't say anybody, I will say there's not very many in the community that have come across him, and because they didn't want to deal with his mess, didn't have something really yucky, really disgusting, really disturbing, or really just morally reprehensible said about them by this particular person.
Let me just say this. Firstly, hi Texas girl, how you doing? And Silk Prince says, I can't stand it when women giggle about him exposing himself numerous times on panel. It's not funny. You are right. And
And he absolutely did that. And he
mhm,
was he was proud of it. Matter of fact, he was so upset that he was getting
William.
made fun of by what little bit that he had to show, that he later on, at a later point, went
Oop,
on an IG live and livened it up a little bit to make it ready so that he could show everybody what he was working with. Who does
yeah.
that?
He actually said on my live when he admitted he did it that he did do that, which I thought was morally irrepressible. Just
And thought it was hilarious. Thought it was hilarious. And people still entertain this poor tragic person.
yeah. I may be 18 plus, but I'm not that 18 plus. Okay. I don't. Oh, wow. Yuck.
And you know, Rochelle's being really really nice, but really what it amounted to is I was asleep last night when she did her live,
Mm-hmm.
and I woke up and went to rewatch it, and I saw him in her live, and I felt sick to my stomach because I'm like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be one of my safe places. Why is he being allowed to be in there? Why?
Yeah.
Why? And I got very upset, and I talked to her about it, and I said, you know what? It's your channel. You're the boss. You are the content creator. You can do your channel however you want to, but I'm going to tell you what, you do not know what this man has done to me over the past few years, and there is no way I will occupy a space with this man, not coexist, not be polite, not nothing. I absolutely will not do it. I'll just leave.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what it feels like? Like, please, my moderators, please hide him. Please hide all his little sock accounts. Please, I beg you. Please, and thank you. I could not, like, I knew I was going to be like, oh, I don't know if anyone could hear the noise I made when it was revealed this is William. I was like, oh, it, you know what I'm trying to say? It was like, oh,
And I only
fucking
I only barely scratched the surface of some of the things that this man has said to me and other people. It's not just me. I am not alone. There is
yeah,
unfortunately a very large club of people that have had the same misfortune as I have had. But for whatever reason, with me, for whatever reason, he seems to think that that I started it somehow, that I am the reason why he's getting all this grief. And you know what? He is not that significant in my life. He is not that important. He
no,
simply is not. And and but for him to follow every place I go, everywhere I go, there he is.
oh, yeah, I'm going to interrupt you slightly. I'm sorry, honey. James, um, welcome to chat. Is this the cringe stream? I don't know, honey. Don't you know what the fingies are doing? If you don't know where you are, baby, maybe you're not old enough to drive. Let me check your channel. Let me take a selfie. Let's have a look. Let's see. You've joined 10 days ago. You have no subscribers. You know what? I'll help you to the door, baby. There you go, honey. Bye. Um,
But
anyway.
out of respect for Rochelle and out of respect for her subscribers, I wanted to explain myself why I don't want to have anything to do with this man. He disgusting to me, disgusting to Jules, disgusting to Heidi, disgusting to Jen, disgusting to Ro, disgusting to a plethora of subs. He is absolutely vile, and there's nothing good is ever going to come from anything that comes out of his mouth. Nothing.
Yeah. He is a racist, bigoted, transphobic, homophobic, misogynistic, anti Semitic motherfucker! And you are not welcome here. All 1 bajillion sock accounts inclusive. You will be
And
hidden and you
he
are not
needs
welcome.
to he needs to understand that I respect his freedom of speech,
I
and
don't.
that I understand that it's not against the law to get your feelings hurt. But what you're not going to do to me, motherfucker, is haunt
Motherfucker!
me, stalk me, and harass me. I'm not going to have it. And every chance I get to smack the piss out of you, metaphorically speaking, I will do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's interesting. He always seems to go after women. because you know, he thinks it's
Because
safe.
when he goes after people like Gunsmoke, he almost gets his ass kicked. That's why.
You want to tell the Gunsmoke story? This is also before me, but
No,
it's a
it isn't.
good.
It's been very recently.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
See, I've not watched Mr. Gunsmoke, but tell the story for us.
I'll just give a very small synopsis because I don't want to disrespect Gunsmoke because I think that, he's a pretty decent person.
Hmm.
But what happened was William and his mouth, and Gunsmoke being familiar with William and his disgusting mouth,
Hmm.
Gunsmoke does not like him as much as most people don't like him.
Hmm.
Well, there was an Italian festival. They both live in New York.
Hmm.
And there was an Italian festival, and Gunsmoke was there doing a live stream.
Oh
And
yeah.
guess who he ran across?
Let me guess.
Wee Willie William.
Oh, sad.
And he confronted him, and he said, "Go ahead, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Run your mouth to me like you do everybody else. Go ahead, say something. Run your mouth to me. I dare you. I want you to. Go ahead, run your mouth to me."
Did it go well?
No, it didn't.
Uh
And he
oh.
was in dirty clothes, wearing two mismatched shoes,
Huh.
and then he scurried off like the little rat weasel that he is.
Oh,
So
sad.
Gunsmoke was laughing about it, going, "Oh, well, you know what? There you go. You can't cage a rat. What can you do?" Well, so then a little while later, Gunsmoke is walking through the festival, runs into him
Again?
again.
Got lost on
And
the way to the loo?
Williams using all kinds of, his nasty words, and Gunsmoke is like, "You know what? There's kids around here. What is wrong with you? What is wrong
Oh,
with you? You
good.
want to do you want to do something about it?" And so there's William standing there with a beer bottle in his hand and a screwdriver in the other.
Like the actual tool, screwdriver, or the drink?
No, the tool.
Oh my God, he is a tool.
And Gunsmoke's like, "What are you gonna do with that? What exactly are you gonna do with that?"
Lovely.
And and he's looking all around. He's like a caged rat. He's looking all around like, uh. And Gunsmoke's like, "Yeah, there's nothing but cops around here. You know what? If you want to go there, I'll go there. Go ahead, go there. Go ahead and go there." And you know what he did? He scurried off again, ran away, ran all the way home into
Wee,
his
wee, wee.
locked apartment complex, security got pushed the live button and told everybody how big and bad he was and what a punk Gunsmoke was.
Actually, AC, I can't send you the link because I can't do that. Because I send the link to people privately when I do YouTube throwback. Nothing personal.
And it's
Um,
not because of me either, just so you
no,
know, AC. It's
no.
not because of me.
It's not because of you, and it's not because of anyone up here. I actually just send when I do this. I send the link to people privately, usually on their Instagram. So it's nothing personal, honey. If you want to come up when I do restream, you can do that next time. Um, Next time, honey. Okay. And I will be dropping an email account for spooky season, so you can do that then. Fair enough. All right. Keep going, honey.
But I felt like I owe your subscribers an explanation because normally I'm I'm very tolerant. I'm very I can have a sense of humor
Mhm.
about someone coming in and kind of being a little bit of a shithead. But in his case, I absolutely 100% cannot. I cannot for so many reasons, not just for myself, but for all the other people that he has been so disgusting disgusting to, I will not share the same space with that lost soul. And you know what? I hope he finds some peace, and I hope he gets help. He obviously has no intentions of doing that, and that's his choice. That's his right. But it is also not his right to push his problems off onto everybody else in society either.
I agree with you. And Janie, like I said, please don't time him out. He's lost the timeout privilege. He cannot slay another day. He will, and please, 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 I ask you nicely, Janie, hide him. Hide his sock account, please. I just couldn't last night. Restream was not behaving. Normally, I would have restarted it, or I tried to reload it. It wouldn't do it for me. No, I mean, I couldn't time him out. I couldn't block him. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Restream wouldn't do anything for me. She
yeah.
wasn't behaving. I
And
couldn't do it for myself. Like, please.
anybody that knows me, I have been I have been in chats for years, and for the most part, I'm a live and let live kind of girl. I don't go out of my way to fight with anybody. I don't go out of my way to be heartless or cruel or anything
Mhm.
like that. But you know what? Um, this is the one time that I'm going to say, it's not against the law for him to hurt my feelings, but it's also not against the law for me to say fuck you.
Could you say that again for me? I need you to, like, please? I didn't hear
It's
you.
not against the law for him to hurt my
No, 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 no.
feelings,
The fuck you part. I want to hear that again.
but it's not against the law for me to say fuck you, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Hey, Pammy, how you doing, gorgeous? Yeah, like Pam, like my moderators feel the same way I do. You're not welcome here. He's not showing up because he knows he'll be hidden. Like, even with
Oh, that
William,
little
I tried to
weasel's
forgive this
that
man.
little weasel's probably three sheets to the wind right now, boo-hooing on his IG live about what a bitch I am.
I actually think he can't do an IG live. I think he actually said on his own live he can't go live on IG. And I was like, you can go live on IG? It's like, I didn't know. I didn't know you could do it.
Well, he was doing it less than a month ago.
I think I was watching
Not I
Kendra.
don't think it might not have been IG. It might have been YouTube he was doing it on.
And we're talking about William being not welcome here. And when I did my live last night in the middle of the night, waiting for Edmond to get home, I could not. I couldn't hide him. I couldn't block the sock account he was on because Restream wouldn't let me do shit. Even though I tried to reload my chat reloader, it wasn't behaving. And I was like, well, I'm not. Like, he came in to derail me, right? To have me like react to him being in my chat, and I was like, business as usual, business as usual. But yeah.
There isn't anybody that has been kind to him
Oh,
that
no,
he
no,
hasn't
no.
spit in their face.
Yeah, no, Rochelle, you said you don't time him out, but he's not here. No, he's not here. But I'm discussing like the live I did very late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. I'm referring to my last live. Hey, Silk Print. How you doing, gorgeous? No, I'm discussing how he showed up in my last live, and I couldn't remove him, and I felt like I owed not just big time. Like, Carrie was like, "What the fuck," and Dorothy was like, "Go away, William," and I could not. I could not, like, no, I couldn't. I had to. I just had to roll with the punches, you know. And yeah, it was just sort of like, fuck.
And he
Yeah.
sat in there, he sat in your chat like a pig in shit, thinking, woohoo, I get to stay here. Little did he know that the only reason he sat there that way is because you didn't have any way to kick his ass out.
I was like, okay, you know what? It was an issue of how, I wanted to see what he would do. And I just saw him kissing my ass again. And I was like, I'm not doing this again with William. I'm not having, I don't, I wanted to see how he was going to act, Janie, because I was so sick of him kissing my ass and hiding in my chat. And I just saw the same bullshit again. So that's why I said, don't time him out, Janie. I want to see how he acts. And because I wanted to see if it was an issue of him coming in and kissing my ass. But what he did in that chat when I said, don't time him out, is he annoyed Carrie. He was rude to her. Remember Carrie?
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So he was like kissing my ass and being rude to Carrie. And Carrie then told me that he was awful to her. But I didn't get the full elaboration until recently. And Pammy, that's Carrie Taylor.
It's me, Pammy.
Yeah. See, Janie, I wanted to see how he was going to act. You remember how I said to you guys, I want to see what's going to happen. And I saw what happened. You see what I'm saying? There's
Yep.
millions of fake Williams accounts. He came in on the
He
account I
does
don't
it to
know.
me. He does it to me all the time, and he thinks it's funny. He come. I'll be somewhere. I'll be in a chat somewhere, minding my own business, and he'll come in there under a sock account, and he will seek me out. Hey, how's it going there, Carrie Taylor? And I don't know who it is, so I'm polite right back, and
Mm-hmm.
until after a few minutes, until I'm like, wait a minute, and someone's like, William's in here, and I'd be like, is that William? Someone be like, yep, it is. And I'm like, you MF or you.
Yeah, and I was like, what's happening here? And he was like poking her, and I was like, what's going on? And then that's when I found out that she told me that he follows her around, he's nasty to her. And then over the past like 2-3 days, that's when I found out the fuckery. And then today I find out how fucking awful he has actually been to her several
And
years ago.
everybody else. And
Yeah,
everybody else.
yeah, I knew how bad he was, but like I said, you know, um, when I the only thing that I am horribly guilty of is I don't know what happened 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million bajillion years ago, and it's not because I'm playing dumb. I actually don't know. And if someone
No.
has
And
treated you
when
badly in the
Rochelle
past, please tell me.
when
Please, I need
Rochelle
to
when
know.
Rochelle told me that, she was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You're like talking about way before my time. She was like, I have no idea who these people are that you're talking about. I don't know. And I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, it never even crossed my mind that, she hasn't been here as long as I have.
Mhm. Like I'm asking you guys, especially my moderators, if someone has done something in the past that time cannot fix, please tell me, please, because I'm not being, like a dumbass just to be to avoid a situation. I actually just don't know. Please tell me,
Oh, and
please.
I want to retract a statement in defense of Wee Willie William. Um, he doesn't only go after women.
Oh, he doesn't. It
Um,
just seems like that to
he
me.
goes after well, he got kicked out of the mob tube for being a punk for that shit. But he also has had he also goes after George on a regular basis.
That's true. It just seems like he has an extra special like problem with women who just like who are comfortable in their own skin, who are independent, who don't need any kind of like oh I need to ask a man for that. Oh,
He has
right.
an
Hey,
extra
Kendra.
special problem. He has an extra special problem
Yes,
with
you did,
women
girlfriend.
that at one point tried and tried and tried in vain to be kind to him, and then finally threw their hands up in the air and said, "No more." The minute you say no more, then you become public enemy number one.
Well, I don't throw my hands up in the air and act all like, oh, I'm like, fuck this shit. Fuck it. I'm like, no, 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 mm-mm, no, not on my watch. Not happening. But you know what? The one person online who has made me laugh the most about William is actually Kendra. Well done, girlfriend. I love your shirt.
So very true.
Mm-hmm,
Absolutely hilarious.
mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss, Kendra. Chef's kiss.
Yes, best, wonderful, never change, never the same. You are the best. Love you, love you, love you. Love you so much. Keep it up, girlfriend. I'm here for it 100%. Get my popcorn, get my chips, get all the chocolate at the 7-Eleven. Oh yeah. Girl, you play that music, I literally stand up and groove with you every single time. Love it. Keep it up. I can't get enough. Make my
My
day, make
favorite
my
thing,
week.
my
Mhm.
favorite thing about Kendra doing her thing when she's talking about William is she
Mhm.
is absolutely disgustingly rude, but she's so damn polite about it.
I love that shit. I can
I
relate.
love that shit.
I love it. Get that motherfucker. Get him. Rar. Love it. Pull out that rar, girl. Rar. Be rar with a
So,
bit of grace. Mm-hmm.
just
Love it.
so just so everybody knows, I feel better. I feel like I have cleansed my soul of this disgusting issue.
The
So
bullshittery and the
if
fuckery.
you if you all see me behaving badly
Uh-uh.
towards William or his sock, then you'll have to just understand. While it's not against the law for him to hurt my feelings, but I also have the right to tell him to fuck off.
You just say, go fuck yourself and hide his ass. Go for it, honey. Does anyone really watch him to enjoy it? Because
I don't.
I don't. I only
I've
watch him
seen
on
I've
Kendra's
I've
channel.
seen I've seen his wiener way too many times. I don't trust him.
Well, I haven't seen it at all, and I like to keep it that way.
Well, it is something that cannot be unseen, and it is sad. It is a very, very sad thing.
Well,
Ask
I
Kendra,
don't
she
need it.
knows.
Oh, Kendra, I feel so sorry for everyone who has seen that shit, and my condolences to you. Yeah, yuck. Um, Everyone put a little puke face in the chat who's had the misfortune of seeing that shit. Um, oh, mm-hmm. And
But yeah, I have definitely given this poor sad tub of shit more attention than what he deserves. And so, you know what? I You can drop me from the panel, and I'll be happy to join my fellow commiserates in the chat.
okay. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. You telling it how it is and telling us how you really feel. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me up. And like I said, y'all, I really try to be a good person, but I am a human being.
Yes, you are, and you're allowed. And love you so much, gorgeous.
Love you so much. Drop me down, please.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And there she goes. That was great. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Yeah. Hit the fucking like button for Lady Carrie. Thank you so much. I love that shit. It was great. Hmm. Yeah. Anywho, um, yeah. So, to everyone who's here, I offer you my humblest apologies. I apologize on behalf of Canada and the world at large for that yuckiness. And William, you're not welcome here. You know, you can kiss my ass, but we all know what you really think. And this is what I really think. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, we see you. Like, I'd like you to do better. I've asked you to do better. I've given you chances, chances, chances. But you keep being an asshole. I can't, you're not back where you belong. You belong anywhere you want, honey. Yeah. I don't gatekeep people. I don't tell them where to go, but I will say this. This is where you go. And go fuck yourself because, damn. Yeah. And that's my opinion. So eat it. Because the only one's going to eat it is you. Because no one wants a taste of that. Most of all, me. Yeah. I don't think he wants to do better. I think it's just another example of attention seeking, even if it's negative, because the only way he's going to get noticed is by doing that bullshit. You know? Because I just don't understand negative attention seeking when you're over the age of 50. That's sad. Or 40, or even 30. Like, you're supposed to be a goddamn adult. Like, what the fuck? So hit that fucking like button and tell the algorithm goddess I am still worthy of your love. Because engagement is engagement is engagement. Right? I mean, you can be all, paranoid and take it personal. Be a scandalous bitch all you want. But, there's also something I want to bring up bleh, regarding people who turn up in my chat. It doesn't matter what channels you like to frequent, what channels you like to chat in, and who you are. If you just want to come in here and say hi, thanks. And if you want to subscribe, wow, thank you. It is much appreciated. So please like, comment, subscribe. I will be eternally grateful, and the Lady Rochelle appreciates it. Yeah, everyone is welcome here. And it is my job to maintain a safe space, no matter who you are. You're welcome here. And just saying, I don't have a lot of people blocked. But if you are blocked and you do want to come back, guess what? All you have to do is ask me. Because sometimes people are blocked by people who are former mods or were former mods. And, well, their beef was with you. And I didn't know about it. Oh, yeah. Well, you can go fuck yourself. I mean, usually if someone's hidden, it's a request by me. But, sometimes people have been blocked to protect other people in my chat. I mean, I did wrench Jen up because she was getting a lot of shit in my chat. But, she's not a moderator here anymore. And she has been blocked. I don't even subscribe to her anymore. Now, I got no beef with anyone who hangs out with Jen. I got no beef with anyone who mods for Jen. I got no beef with anyone who's a friend with Jen. Not at all. I'm still friends with people who I talk to who hang out with Jen. I'm fine with you. But, I do believe that when she did have a wrench, I think she did moderate from the bushes. And just saying, you know? And, you know, just because you don't like someone. And there was some gatekeeping going on with her. And just because you don't like someone, honey. Hey, Shirley, how you doing, honey? Welcome back. And just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean I have to dislike them. And if I don't have a history with you, I'm not going to fight with you. I don't fucking feel like it. Hey, Petty, how you doing, gorgeous? Itty Bitty Willie has banned written all over his accounts. I wouldn't know. That's like, I tried to look up the I don't know account. It's blacklisted. I can't find it. Like, I can't find her by trying to look her up on like the search. Like this guy's socks, in my opinion. YouTube has blacklisted them because to look them up on regular means is not possible. Just saying. That's not a good look. Oh yeah, hit that fucking like button. And anyone who thinks it's okay to vomit racist shit on the internet and buddy up or buddy troll or trauma bond with people or even just pretend to be their friend just to rile them up who are problematic like this, like people like Deadly or William, or Ruski, because they think it's fun. You're a troll, you do you. It's fine. You do your thing, girl. I'm fine with it because it doesn't really involve me. I'm not going to pick up the mantle of your argument, your fight, your bullshittery. Do you. I don't care. I really fucking don't. But the truth is, you're gonna spout that hated shit. You call people like like you did to Carrie, like an N lover. What do you expect them to say back to you? Because that is a you problem. That's your problem. That's your issue. That's your racist fucking problem. You are a racist. You are a bigot. What the fuck do you expect someone to say back to you? You think you got them? Ooh, I got you now. I proved my point. Proved your point? You just proved you are a great, big racist. You don't get a pass. Whether you're part this or that, or 23andMe has declared that you are 0.0007672245 because you have that amount of Neanderthal in your background. What the fuck? I don't care if you have that, like, a fraction, a minuscule, an atom's worth that needs to be looked at with an electron microscope of genetic whatever. It's not okay. That's a you problem, honey. Whether you have personal self-hatred and you need therapy, or you are whatever, and you go around spouting hatred all over this universe. Go ahead. Make my millennia. Because I'm just going to sit back and watch you fuck up your existence. Because that's not acceptable. In real life, especially. And on YouTube. You can't use social media to spread your hate. You want to be a walking, talking hate crime, you go right ahead. But you can't do that here. I don't care how nice you are to me. Bye, bitch. Anyway. Oh, I don't know. Who did it faster, me or you? Anyway. William, go fuck yourself. Go find a puddle and just flop about in it in Minecraft. Bye. Anyway, so thanks for making my life easy. Now I don't have to find you. Yeah, keep it coming, William. It can be a game. Anyway, I mean, keep drinking up. Maybe, if you get bored, William, I can block all 100 of your fucking accounts. Come on, keep coming. Come on. Come on, honey. Give them all to me. Yeah, give it away, give it away, give it away now. Because I can hide all of your accounts. Because Google has a limit of sock accounts. A limit. So if you want to come in here and drop all that shit down, I'll put all of them out. How does that grab you, baby? Because, bitch, bye. Because I don't need caffeine. Yeah. I can block you faster than anyone. Anyone. Yeah, I'm good at this. So come on. Come on, honey. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you're just itching to come in here. I got rid of them anyway. Oh no, it is him, honey. It is. It is. But it don't matter, baby. They're gone now. I don't care. So what, 50 alternative accounts per email? And that's a 50 email limit. No, they were here yesterday. They're gone. Bye. And it is him. It is. Pammy, it is. You didn't see yesterday. It is. It is. And even if it's not the bullshit from yesterday, you want to pretend you're William, you're going to pay the same consequences. You want to pretend? It doesn't matter. You're going to fucking go to jail just the same way. You're going to go to the you are a stupid bitch, like, bye. But it is. So, yeah. You know? I mean, you want to come here and cause fuckery? You know? Bye. It doesn't matter. They're still gone. Because what happened yesterday was enough to earn them to get hidden anyway. I wasn't impressed yesterday. And I tried to block them anyway yesterday. So they earned it yesterday. So doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But yeah. I'll discuss it with you privately, Pammy. It's fine. But yeah. Oh, you're what? Thank you, Carrie. You know, it's interesting. Like, you come in here and you're like, you are nice. You're always nice. I mean, you want to be here. You want to hide here. You want to be welcome here, but you do fuckery and you think it's okay. You know? Like, I'm not stupid. So, shove your capitals where the sun don't shine. Got any more socks for me, honey? No? Hmm. Oh, anyway. There's something I wanted to discuss and I forgot. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Oh, damn it. I knew I should have had a Coca-Cola. I knew I should have had caffeine. What time is it? Do. No, it's almost 10. Yeah, I do find this interesting that this started the moment you dropped from panel. Because now you're technically fair game in panel. You know? Yeah, I know, Patty. It makes things that make you go, yeah, interesting. Yeah. I think it's because, Carrie, now you're accessible. It's sort of like a ramp to a business. Now it's like wheelchair access, you know? It's like, oh, now I can get into the shop. So here I come. Yeah, it's one of those kind of things. Yeah, here is evidence. Well, here's like proof to your evidence, Carrie. You know what I'm saying, gorgeous? Yeah, the voice of reason. Reason to what? Wow. It's like clumping cat litter. Like some brands are better than others, but uh, it sort of does the same thing. You know, it's sort of like it wants to be clumping cat litter, but hey, Queen, how you doing, gorgeous? I loved your live today, and so did Edmund. He listened to it before he went back to work. He liked it. Yeah. He he sat with me on the couch, turned off the volume to his football game, and like sat beside me and watched you. That impressed me, and yeah. Hey, Caucasian Sasquatch, how you doing, gorgeous? You're welcome. My pleasure. See, you're famous. You're now you've gotten the attention of my man, and I'm not even jealous. Yeah, you're tired of all these internet thugs. You chilling? You're chilling like a villain? Cool. Yeah. Oh my God, that's what you're actually talking politics. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't watch enough of your live, but like you're now doing late night lives. Oh my goodness gracious. Late night lives. Oh, Captain Show. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Good titles and good thumbnails. They're really good. Hey Joe, how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah. I my opinion about like internet thugs, um like his desire to pick on Carrie is just weird. Like your choice is weird. I know, right? Yeah, your thumbnails, Sasquatch, are really good. I like them. They're really, really good. Yeah, I was gonna prepare a show about something I'm doing research on. It's kind of sciencey, but it's applicable to the drama community. William is, honey. William is queen. Yeah. It's weird. You do have sparkling wit, and you have good hair. You always have a good hair day. You're gorgeous, and I adore you. Love you so much. Yeah, it's like, whoop. Oh my gosh, we got a message held for review. I'm so excited. I hope it's really gross. It's pity. If William shaved his head and face, we would all know what Bigfoot's peen looks like. How descriptive. Let's all think about that for a while. I don't think that's really accurate. I think it's more like what Bigfoot's like abscessed butt would look like. Hey, Carol. Thanks, honey. Love you so much. Thanks. I try. I try. But you know. Oh, what am I thinking? When I really enjoyed everyone who featured my last live for Fair Use, Fair Use. I thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yes. And my daughter's doing stylist stuff? Oh my gosh, is that why you look so gorgeous? That's why you look so gorgeous. A white streak? That would look beautiful. Oh my gosh, tell your daughter yes. You would look so good. And Joe Neal says Megan lives in Canada, right? I don't know who Megan is. What? Who? What? Joe, honey, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure there is a Megan in Canada somewhere. You know what? I love when people say, "Oh, you live in Canada? Like, do you know like this whatever person's name?" And I'm like, "What? No. What? Uh, Joe, what? What the fuck? Where the fuck? How the fuck? Why the fuck? What? Meghan Markle? I mean, she's from Canada. Uh, like she's from here, but that's about it. That's about it. Yeah. I mean, we're from the Commonwealth of England. I mean, we're a Commonwealth girly, you know? Uh, yeah. Anyway, hit that fucking like button. Tell the algorithm goddess I'm still worthy of your love. And that is it. That's it. So get the cam up for this shit. There's something on my phone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming in. I'd like to thank my moderators. And I'd like to thank you. That's right. Yeah. No, we're not talking about the royals, honey. The only royal in my chat is my queen, George. Love you, gorgeous. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me this evening. Please treat others the way you want to be treated. Take care of yourself and each other. And let's all enjoy our villain era because chilling like a villain can all help us relax, right? Hey, Kim. Good night, gorgeous. And good night, Tony. And thank you, Watchman. And thank you, Janie. Thank you, Kimmy. Kim, for coming in. Thank you, Carrie, for speaking on my panel. And yeah. Hey, Aries. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to wrap this bitch up because life's a bitch. And so am I. Yeah. I'm sorry, Aries, but thanks. Good to see you, gorgeous. It's all right, Joe. No problem whatsoever. Yeah. And everybody, Pammy, I love you, gorgeous. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate everyone who is coming to join me this evening. I appreciate all my mods, and I thank you. So remember, I love you so much, and I'll catch you later on the flip side. And tomorrow is always better because there's no mistakes in it. So let's start again. But William, you're out of here, no matter who you say you are or whatever name you're using. Bye, bitch, forever. Thank you. I'll see you real soon. Bye now.